What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Good Old Guitar Channel. I'm your host, Matt Crasciolo. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Now, I know I've been absent here for a little while. It's been just craziness happening in life, so I do apologize for the little break we took. But we've got a super fun lesson for you today. We're back in full swing with Traveling Man by Bryan. It's a pretty easy song, and it's a fun one to play, so I think you guys will enjoy it. If you do, make sure to let me know by leaving a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. I do always appreciate it. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, welcome back. As I said, now part of the craziness I mentioned before is a move into my first home. So if things look a little different in the background or whatnot, that is why. Hopefully it's not too drastic. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this Traveling Man by Bryan. It's a really easy song. The way we're going to play it today is going to be in standard tuning. We're going to have no capo on the guitar, as you can see. And we're only going to need 5 chords. So let's look at these chords. They're super simple. We start off with a G. We've got a C add 9. We have an E minor chord, which I'm going to play like this. Same shape as a normal E minor, but we're going to leave our ring fingers and pinky locked down there in that G shape. All right, we then have a chord that I'm going to call an F sharp. You know, we don't get too technical around here with the chord names, but you know, I'm sure somebody can correct me in the comments. But we're just going to take our index, put it on that 2nd fret, low E, and it's really only important you hit that bass note, but it's just, all right, so we're calling that F sharp. That's our 4th chord, and our final chord is just a regular D chord. All right, that's our 5 chords, super simple. We also are going to keep it pretty simple and just break this lesson down into 3 different sections. We're going to have an intro, a verse, and a chorus, and we'll begin by taking a look at our intro. All right, so there are several ways we can play this intro. We can complicate it as much as we want to, or dumb it down as much as we want to. It's not a big deal either way. We're going to shoot for somewhere in the middle because I'm not an expert. But we're going to start on this G. Go to a C add 9. Now on this C add 9, we're going to do a little bit of a hammer on lick. It's not mandatory, but it adds a little something, and in my opinion, it's one of those things that sounds harder than it actually is. So we always like that. But this hammer on, or on the C add 9, we're going to be hammering onto the D string 2nd fret. So like that. Hammer onto the G string 2nd fret. So just move it down one. We're going to then hit the G string open, hit the D string, not a hammer on, just hit it, and then finalize by hitting the D string open. So it is just like this, real slow. All right, add it in if you want to, leave it out if you want to, totally up to you guys. After that, we go to the E minor, and then we just quickly go hit that F sharp and go back to a D. So, excuse me, a G. So all together, slowly through it, we're gonna go. All right, that's our first bar of the introduction. The following 2 are when the harmonica comes in, so we're gonna simplify those a little bit. And they're just going to look and sound like this. All right, all that is G, C add 9, G, E minor, F sharp, G. So guys, as with all of these lessons, we try not to fixate too much on a specific strumming pattern because everybody kind of finds a groove to a song a little bit differently. But if y'all want something to base it off of, we're just gonna think something along the lines of this right here. So we've got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. I know that's going to be confusing. I'm sorry. Slow it down, pause it, do what you need to. If you want to follow that, that's rough. And keep in mind, I'm gonna have variations throughout this whole lesson, so don't hold it against me. But anyhow, guys, there's 3 total bars to our introduction. Remember, the progression is G to C add 9 to G, E minor, F sharp, G. All right, we're through that 3 times, and then we go right into our verse. So we'll take a look at that now. All right, guys, so this verse is gonna be even more simple than that introduction. We're gonna start on a G, and we're gonna go. All right, G to C add 9 back to G. All right, so that's basically the first half of our verse. G to C add 9 to G, G to E minor to G. All right, we're gonna go back and repeat that first bar. G. And then we go E minor, F sharp, G. All right, so let's put it all together real slow. And guys, that's our whole verse. You play through that exact progression twice for each verse portion of the song. It's going to be G to C add 9 to G, G to E minor to G, G to C add 9 to G again, and then you finish with E minor to F sharp to G. All right, play through that twice just as I showed you, and that'll have you covered for each verse. So we'll go ahead and finalize our lesson here by taking a look at the chorus. So our chorus actually begins on a C add 9, G, D, E minor, C add 9, G, D, G. And that's it, guys. Just a side note to go along with that. Chorus, guys, a strumming pattern I like to kind of think of when I'm doing that, and keep in mind it's very similar to the rest of the song. We're just gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So just something to keep in mind. Maybe it'll help you out, maybe it won't. But take it as you will, guys. That's our chorus. C add 9 to G to D to E minor, then we go C add 9 to G to D to G, just one time through, and that is identical for every chorus section of the song. So what we'll do to finish up here is I'm just gonna play through the verse and the chorus together one time, and I know that'll be enough for you guys to go ahead and knock this one out of the park. So we'll do that, and then we will be done. Guys, Traveling Man by Bryan. That's going to wrap up our lesson today. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Hopefully it was helpful or informative or at least fun. If it was, please let me know by leaving a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel. It's much appreciated. If you guys are curious about any of the gear that I use in these videos, it'll always be linked right down below in the description for you to take a look at. And last but not least, guys, continue to let me know in that comment section which songs or artist lessons you want to hear. You guys are the bomb with that, and it helps me out a lot. So thank you, and I will see you next time.